Welcome back to another 2.5 stars. I'm joined by
Jason?
And Kelly, or not Kelly,
Eric. You know that you're half dwarf, right?
I think
What if I'm
Eric,
the Brad Pitt of dwarf kind?
Kelly, his wife, fucked a lot.
What's up, guys? It's Steve. I had hair when I was younger.
Like, watch this, guys. I'm gonna totally make them do it. Oh!
What's up, guys? It's Steven Ab Gaming, and welcome back to another 2.5 stars. I am joined by
Eric?
Kelly.
and Rick.
And this week we watched Never Been Kissed, directed by Roger Gosnell.
Rob Schneider.
Rob Schneider. Rob Schneider is written by Abby Con and Mark
Donkey?
Silverstein. I don't know.
God, I wish it was. That'd be so funny.
Starring Drew Barrymore, David Arquette, and Michael Vartan. IMDb synopsis: newspaper reporter enrolls in high school as part of research for a story. Did better last week than the other one, and man,
What was the other one again?
and I couldn't even say his name. Action Jackson.
He fucked it up again.
Jackson.
No, he didn't.
He said action.
Yeah, I said action.
There was a lot.
So
There
I
was
could-
like a couple
Extra.
SHs
I
in
had
there.
I had to separate the two words, so it's Action Jackson.
See? Okay, he's
The only way
getting
I
a
can do it.
lisp. That's weird. He spent
The
too
only
much
way I
time
can
around
do it,
Jason.
all right?
Jason, that action.
Jackson. So what you guys think?
I'm confused.
You're confused by
About
what?
the movie.
The same
I don't
thing
know.
I say every
That's
fucking
why I'm
week.
confused.
The same thing I say every fucking week when we do this. What'd you guys think of the movie?
Yeah. I
How did
liked
you
it.
feel?
Well, no. I mean, I kind of liked it.
I
kinda
didn't want
liked
to. I didn't want to turn it off. Like, as in, like it was there. I wasn't going to be like, I don't want to watch this. It wasn't amazing. It wasn't bad. It was just there. So.
Seemed
Yeah.
kind of a little cringy, with some,
Yes.
adult
Yeah, it's
playing a
creepy
high
as
school
fuck.
chick, and then
Yeah.
trying to do like high school romance with high schoolers when she's not in high school, and it's kind of like, then she wants to bang the teacher, and it's like,
Sorry, Ricky.
wow, you really
Everybody-
just want to get this guy fucking fired, don't
Hey,
you?
Ricky,
Everybody
you
was
had at
like-
least one. Ricky, you had at least one teacher you wanted to plow. It might
Oh,
have been
there
a
was more than
substitute.
one. There was more than fucking one, but I never walked up to her like, "How you doing?" You know what I mean? Like,
That's just
show
because
her
you were
the
too
deed,
much of a pussy to try
You
it.
missed your opportunity, Ricky. Probably could have.
I mean, look at the news, man. All these kids who've been watching these like how to pick up women videos are scoring all these hot 30-year-old teachers, and everybody's like, it's bad. They're fucking 16 years old. You know how long 16-year-old dudes been plowing women? Since the
Always.
first 16-year-old got an erection. That's when.
All
right?
1987.
Yeah.
When the first 16-year-old ever got an erection, the world
Yeah, I mean,
changed.
it was right away. You know? The first time any woman said yes to any aged person who could get an erection, I gotta say though, the whole storyline where she's like a dweeb. Okay, can you guys think of any hot nerdy girls that everybody made fun of? Because I can't. I can't even think of any nerdy girls that were like better than average that anybody made fun of. That's why I hate these movies. Can't they pick like a dude to play the lady or something? So it's like, they could really make her.
Do you look like a lady?
I mean, I have a hard time remembering anybody when we went to high school besides you guys and a couple of other people. There's
And I
like
usually try to forget
maybe
you guys.
like 5 people that I remember. Like you guys
Yeah.
would bring people up and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking. Or I'll like, I know that name, but I couldn't. There's no way I could pick.
There's
them out
no
of a crowd.
placing it to a
Yeah.
face.
No.
But you
fucking-
don't remember me and any of the other guys pointing out some at least average looking girl who might have been nerdy and being like, ew, what a loser.
Eric, you did make fun of your wife before you knew it was your wife.
If you would have seen you with the hat on, you would have made fun of you too, honey.
That's so
Jesus
mean.
Christ! What the fuck?
Plus,
Yeah,
did I do it to your face? No. You didn't
Christmas.
hear me say it. It doesn't count unless the person
But you
is getting.
told me about
Listen,
it eventually.
Ask Steve. Ask Steve if I had the
And I
balls
think-
to say something mean to a girl. Ask him.
No, I don't think you did.
I mean,
I didn't. I
It
didn't
was
say
a whole.
I
It was
would
a
have.
whole lot
I
of
could
this.
do it.
It was a whole lot of this when they walked away.
Yeah.
Complete red
Which,
face.
Kelly, I'm pretty
whole
sure
lot
I
of
did that when you walked away too.
Yeah, right.
I swear to fucking God, what the hell?
was
Yeah, I made a
100%
mistake.
That's
whatever it
discriminating.
did.
Got like this. Well, I don't even know what kind of hat it's called, but it was like a fisherman kind of style hat. Like I don't know what it's called, but
A
it was a
bucket
style
hat?
at that time. Like a
bucket
bucket,
hat?
maybe a bucket hat. I don't know.
Yeah.
And like, so I got it for Christmas, and like, whenever we came back, like January 4th or whatever, I'm like, I'm gonna wear this. I'm gonna see if I can do it. And I only wore it to my first period class because I already felt like this is not right. And just in that small window, he saw me and was
Oh
like,
no, I didn't make fun of you then. That wasn't you. I was at
Oh,
lunchtime.
you're gonna change your
Whoever
story
I seen
now?
with a bucket hat was at lunchtime. 100%.
There's no way I wore it all day long.
I was out of it as a
You said it was
motherfucker.
me. You said it was
First
me.
thing. I thought it was.
It's because we're being recorded right now, huh?
Uh-huh. He didn't want the evidence.
I
to go
already
against him.
said I did it. I just know that I would. Who was I going to say that to before school? You know what happened to me before school? This is my school routine. My mom would wake me up. I would try to get out of school. I would make her yell at me a whole bunch to get me in the car. Because if I had to go to school, then her day was going to be horrible that day, starting from when we left for school. So after she slammed her leg in the door a whole bunch of times, I would get out of the car because I get her super mad, and then I would go to school. And by then, I didn't have any energy until lunch. I was busy with stuff. So no, I didn't do that.
Well, unless I wore it all day long, you said it was me. So I don't know. I have no idea. Anyways,
My memory is not that good with that stuff, so I don't know. I
apparently.
remember making fun of a girl in a bucket hat at lunchtime.
it could have been me. I don't know. Anyways,
No, wasn't that discriminating? And I didn't do it to the girl's face. I waited till she was
and
out of
obviously I
earshot.
know.
Because, like, I'm not gonna make her cry on purpose. That's fucked up. That wasn't my style.
Jesus Christ, Eric. Just digging yourself in that
I-
hole deeper and deeper.
No, my style was to give them that bad feeling in the back of their neck because they thought somebody was leering at them. That was my style.
Because somebody was leering at them.
Uh-huh.
No shit. I got everybody to leer at it, so we joined in. Then it wasn't like it was just me. It was all of us except for Steve, because his face would be bright red, and he'd be like,
Some fucking creepy ass mountain boy over there in the back just staring at some random girl there in class. Eric's over there playing a banjo.
No, so I don't know. I hate those movies where they have there's other women that are funny. Like, what the hell's that one SNL lady's name?
Rachel Dratch.
Yeah,
Yeah, but she's older than Drew Barrymore.
they've got to have more of them like that. That's a good example, though.
Yeah.
Nobody's
maybe-
gonna
maybe
be
not
like,
at that time.
"What?" And she's way funnier than Drew Barrymore, so that's even better. Oh my God, she could have played Debbie Down.
Well, I mean, the whole freaking, there's a lot of things that, like, I know we didn't have like maybe the typical high school, but they weren't like that. They're never like they are on TV and movies.
Oh God,
You know,
no.
no.
Like I think one of the biggest differences is that like we never broke out in random song.
They
Yeah.
didn't break out a random song in this movie either. Ricky.
No, but
Did you
they're
watch a
doing-
different movie?
maybe.
Or a random dance.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then
True.
like, the being so like bummed out that the other school has the same prom idea that you want to do.
Yeah, that was fucking
And then-
stupid. I'm like, come on.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe
Yeah,
Somebody
honestly
wrote
s-
that into the movie.
yeah, because they wanted to make it more movie-like, I guess.
No,
Because obviously you're not going to write about your high school, because everyone, unless they're like the top of the top, hated high school, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I tried to make sure that everyone hated high school, especially those top tier students. I tried to make their life miserable. You know, like a huge part of that was shoving cat turds into their locker
No, you
What?
didn't.
Why'd you have cat turd?
because there was a cat that constantly shit on the field, and so I went out there with the bag and collected a bunch of cat turds. And I
That was
decided, like,
fox
what can I do
turds.
with all these cat turds? And I was like,
Yeah,
No.
fox
I know what I
turds.
can do. I can go shove these nasty turds into the fucking popular kids' lockers and really
You
piss
didn't
them
have a
off.
bag. All right, Steve.
Definitely
How
in
long
Ricky's
have you've
hand.
known Ricky your whole life?
Definitely in Ricky's
But he
hand.
would have a bag
and-
on him
No.
that wasn't full of pot.
Yeah, I was gonna say
or-
it had to be full of weed.
Yeah,
So it
and
was
he's not
definitely-
dumping it out. He picked it up. He Charlie Kelly'd the fuck out of that.
It was definitely in his hand, and explains why he got worms all the time. Is because it was
'Cause he was picking up-
raccoon.
That,
It was
that
a
was
raccoon
fucking
or
that was
fox or
fox
something
shit.
like that, and that's why Ricky got worms all the time.
I'm just
That was
saying.
fox
That's why you
shit.
stayed
It looked
skinny all the time.
just
huh?
like cat poop, except
So
it's
he just-
fox shit.
Doing the butt rubbing on the carpet all the time,
Yeah.
huh?
He's got the hunger.
Jeez.
I mean, you know.
I'm convinced this movie takes place in a high school where nobody in there is actually a teenager, and they were all undercover for some other newspaper.
They were either
Right?
undercover
Every
cops
single person
or
in
they were
there
undercover reporters.
were undercover at some. Yeah, it was fucking 21 Jump
Mhm.
Street,
Uh-huh.
and these newspaper reporters.
Uh-huh.
All they all made up this shit because none of them were actually high school students.
Uh-huh.
The teachers are like, it's weird how we just get all these new students all the time. Everybody in this
That's
class is a new student.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
'Cause they
I
all
do
look
that
way too
anyways in
old.
movies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
25-year-old.
About as convincing as that whole what is that? Those old shows where they try to convince you that 30-year-old's teenager, or those old shows in the back, way
Like
back in the
Ted.
day. No, I'm talking
Yeah.
old shows back in the day, not
There's
modern.
a new show on that has a 28-year-old, and he's.
Mm-hmm.
I think your boy Todd McFarlane's making it.
Oh yeah, Todd McFarlane, huh?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
that's who it is. It's the same guy who does Family Guy.
Family person.
Who is old
Yeah.
in that show?
The main boy
main
is
guy?
like 28. That's what
Is
Kelly
he?
said, anyways. Yeah,
I forgot what age I told you,
it
but yeah,
doesn't look it though.
90.
That kid's drinking a lot of fucking
Oh,
baby
yeah.
blood or whatever the hell.
born
Yeah,
97. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it weird to think that's a 28-year-old is 97?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What the fuck? How did that happen, dude?
Yeah, we were in 7th, 8th grade.
Yeah, he definitely.
See,
looks like a
Kelly, if
fucking
you would have let
child
me
back
knock
then.
you up in 7th grade, I would have taken you to the prom.
Wow.
I don't
No.
know. I don't know how
I'm
Kelly.
gonna take my pregnant
supposed to s-
girlfriend to the prom.
I was not gonna say I don't know how she feels about that. Part of her is kind of flattered, and the other part's kind of disgusted.
No, I didn't even know him then.
I would have been in 7th grade too. Like it's
Yeah, I know, but you went to a different school, so I didn't know you.
What school did you go
well,
to?
you could have came and knocked on my window, but no. That would have been the creepiest thing ever. Just Kelly's like, oh, what the hell is that out there? It must be a fucking vampire. Who the hell else would be out here?
Jesus Christ!
Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. It was I'm trying to think of other movies that are like are there other so 21 Jump Street did the same thing where they went undercover at a high school. Everybody was definitely way too old. It's like the fucking Steve Buscemi in that one parody movie.
Well,
He's
what
like,
is it?
"Hello, fellow
Yeah.
kids.
What is it? Not another teen movie. A bunch of adults
yeah.
playing teenagers.
Yeah, but that's
American Pie. A bunch of adults playing teenagers. And you can definitely tell they're adults.
Yeah.
There's
they're all
no
old.
distinction.
There was one of those
you guys are
chicks that
not.
there's no way you could tell how old she was.
I don't know.
The blonde one that wasn't Tara Reid was in one of those, right?
She's in a couple of them.
Okay, so the blonde
leads
one
in the
that
first
wasn't
one.
Tara Reid, I think is the oldest one there. And I thought she was like the youngest one. I don't remember her name. She had a weird foreign sounding name.
Weird foreign sounding name. Dude.
Natasha? No. Actual
No.
chick's name.
No, that's not her.
What was it? The foreign exchange chick?
No. She definitely didn't look the old or the youngest.
Oh, okay.
Mina. I don't know how to say her last name.
There you go. Does that sound like an American? Everybody knows Mina. Yeah, I couldn't remember. I know it was weird sounding. I don't care. I'm proud of that. No idea what the fuck she. Looking at that, I'm like, this looks like it could be in a fucking Dracula book. And it wasn't a Dracula book.
It was. Felt different, but it was still in there.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah.
Knock it off.
Do you want
So
to
like,
share again?
when this came in right out in '99, so that's when I watched it, like right when it came on video, pretty much. I think.
99.
Yeah, and I didn't think anything too weird about the whole like teacher liking his student thing, because that's basically, I mean, it was pretty
No,
obvious.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, that's
'Cause,
like
sitting on the carnival ride. What's it called?
Yeah, the Ferris wheel.
Yeah, Ferris wheel. Thank you. And seeing her at like that reggae thing where she was high, is and stuff like that. Like, that's a little weird. You think
Yeah.
she's 17 years old, she's in your class, so how old are you? And I looked and looked and looked all over the internet. How old is he supposed to be in this movie? Never didn't find an answer, because she was 25, supposed to be 25 going back to high school, and then her brother was 23 going back. But like, he never found his age. So you're like, okay, is he around the same age? Is he like a little older? But still, regardless, a little weird. But
Well, no,
I
'cause
didn't
she's
think
assuming that
anything.
she's a teenager. So it's like,
Yeah, exactly. That right there. So
you
it's
know,
like,
so
okay.
it's like the assumption that like he thinks that she is underage, and he's like, I'd tap that. It's kind of like,
Yeah,
dude, like, you don't belong in a school. You don't need to be a teacher. Like, you should probably go find a different job, before you get,
Like,
arrested.
like Eric said, well, he probably just knew she was 25. Well, yeah, like one of the first things he says to her, are you sure you're 17? So like,
That's
if
just
you
his
really
plausible
thought she was
deniability when he goes through with it, though. You know
so are
what
you
I
17
mean?
or 18? Oh.
He's just being a creep, okay? He's just trying to
But he
establish
wasn't
plausible
actually
deniability.
creepy. Is it because he was
just so
cute?
well thought out? That's as possible time.
Just saying, man. Like, he's just trying to get away with being a creep, when he gets caught. And I'm like, bro, like, you can't be doing that, man. Like, just know, like,
God, Ricky. You fucking broke the mold when he made your brother's team. Holy shit.
just saying, man. The guy's a fucking creep, okay?
I mean,
He's not
he did get fired at the end of the movie. didn't he?
good. He needed to.
No.
He should not have been a fucking
Why was he-
teacher.
why was he packing up? He got like he was.
No, he was moving in with
No.
the lady.
No,
His
he's packing up
girlfriend.
because he was like,
He's like,
holy
"Oh."
shit, I banged a teenager. I'm so gonna get fired and go to
He didn't-
jail. I gotta
he
get the
didn't
fuck out of
bang.
country. Okay, that's
wait,
what he's
how did-
thinking. That's what
how
he's
did they
thinking. Like,
find out he
fuck,
banged a
I'm fucking
teenager?
screwed. I'm fucking dead. Like, the moment this chick's father finds out, I got a bullet in my head. Okay, I gotta pack up, get the fuck out of country. Okay, before I go,
That's
I'm gonna
Ricky's
go back to
way.
the school and I'm gonna steal as many office supplies as I can, and I'm gonna get the fuck out of country because I need to go. I need to go to Mexico. I need to go somewhere where they don't give a fuck about a teacher macking on a 17-year-old fucking girl in his class. Okay, like, and that's what he did. He went to fucking Mexico. Okay.
See, I guess I wasn't paying attention enough because I thought I didn't know they were still together. I thought, because I feel like she shows up in that one thing in the club, right? And then do you ever
just
see
in
his
one scene,
girlfriend?
yeah.
You don't see her ever
He
again. So I just figured
No,
they
you
weren't,
don't-
because they were at the fair and he wasn't with a girlfriend there. When he rides in the
Because
Ferris
she
wheel.
Yeah,
was
he
visiting-
was. That was what he was doing, though. He was brokenhearted, and he was fucking getting with that lady. He quit.
Uh-huh.
They don't fire teachers for stuff like that in those days. They would let you quit.
They would let you resign.
Nowadays in California, if he's less than 27, it's fine.
She was visiting who though? Kelly?
Oh, they made it a point saying, "Oh, my girlfriend is visiting from New York, and wants me to."
He was like, "I want you to move in," or she said that she wanted him to move in.
That's what she sounds like. I want to move in.
That's why he
Exactly,
didn't want to
uh-huh.
go.
She got
Yeah.
a real like.
Turns out his
He's gonna eat me in my
girlfriend from
sleep.
Canada was a little different than he was expecting.
Goddamn Canadian mail order brides. Or what they fucking.
Man, he was hoping that he couldn't see her, but that's not how it worked out for him. She wasn't invisible.
Thinking
like
he
some
was
of the other
hoping that she
Canadians.
couldn't see him.
That's right.
So the fucking outfit she wears the fucking first day, I'm like, when was that ever something anybody ever wore that wasn't like, I don't know, like a hooker? I guess I don't know who the fuck wears that. Who would wear
Yeah.
that?
You
It's
think
like,
hookers would get a lot of business with that?
No, probably not. It looks stupid as fuck.
I mean, how many chickens did she kill to wear
Exactly.
that? I know.
She wouldn't talk to Dee Reynolds before she went to school.
Yeah.
Fuck a bunch of feathers.
I mean, she definitely was
Well-
out there choking chickens. That's for damn sure.
She just trusted the wrong person because she didn't pick it out.
That's a good one.
Oh, was that did Molly Shannon pick that out for her? Was that
I
her
think so.
choice?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Eric's broken.
But she didn't even wear
was
shit
good,
like that in the
dude.
show. Like she didn't even wear shit like that in the show. Like was she
No.
just like she's like, "Ha, this is gonna be funny." I mean, come on.
I mean, that's what like, one of you guys would have done. I mean, and did do. You're like, hey, I'm gonna go make a costume out of boxes and then go steal some pizzas. It's gonna be fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
And then you went and you did it.
Oh yeah. Look at him. One day in my math class, fucking here's Dingus, Tweakin's out there fucking doing guitar noises with a fucking tinfoil hat on and some other tinfoil shit. And the teacher looked and he goes, "That kid's a fucking retard." That's a quote. All right,
Uh-huh.
that's what he said. Effing retard. And I was like, "Whoa, coming in hot." He did whisper it
Well,
under
I
his
mean,
breath,
to be
but I was
fair-
right there. And I laughed because it was.
But I mean, like, to be
funny.
fair though, I mean, looking at you guys back in the day, I mean, that's a pretty standard, remark though. That's just like, I mean, yeah, that's what you say when you see you guys back in the day. It's like,
I mean,
damn,
you
those
should have
kids are
seen him
fucking
though. He was
retarded.
out there like doing guitar noises and stuff. And there was a moment when I didn't recognize him, and I legitimately thought like maybe that's what it was for a second. and then here comes Steve trailing behind, and I went, "Oh shit!" I'm not even
Those
sure
are
if
my
it was Steve, to
friends.
be honest. I was
Oh,
completely fixated.
I'm sure it was me with a camera.
You're like,
Yeah,
ooh,
'Cause
these
I
are
didn't
my
I didn't go
friends.
anywhere like last 2 years
Damn.
of high school without a camera. So
Yeah, that was pretty funny because
Yeah.
everybody was completely taken aback by that. By that, he's just standing out there, fucking. Oh, that kid! What a goofball!
yeah.
Y'all kind of work.
This is why you keep saying y'all? It was me and David doing
Yeah.
that shit. Eric didn't dress. in
I
dumb
just
shit
did
and
creepy
stuff like
shit. Yeah,
What do you mean did? Like a past tense there, Eric. Like,
I don't do as much now. Kelly's right there. She'll be like, "Stop it!"
Except for when I'm sleeping and you
Yeah,
stay
but
up
it
till 3
doesn't-
o'clock. Like,
it doesn't
What goes on?
stop you from doing creepy shit to Kelly. And she's like, Eric, I'm married to you. Knock it off.
It's a cat and mouse game. She likes it. How many? I don't remember any of the cool kids ever doing any mean stuff to any girls, other than like
mm,
wiener stuff, but not like
Wiener stuff.
they were there. Well, I mean, I'm sure that whatever they were doing in behind closed doors was probably not, the most pleasurable experience for any of those girls because you're starting out, you don't know what the fuck you're doing. So
like publicly, I don't think so, but I'm sure they did something. I don't know, because like it depends on what kind of group you're talking about. Because there was some. First of all, I think that's more of a girl thing than a guy thing to do.
yeah,
Because girls are typically a lot meaner. Like there was some popular guys that were just kind of nice to everybody, and then there was like the popular girls that are like a hit and miss.
Yeah, you see, I did
I
not
don't
have
know.
that. I did not have that at all. The popular kids were just downright fucking pricks, which is why I went and grabbed wild animal shit and persistently shoved it in their fucking lockers. They're
Ricky, you're
pricks.
walking around with fucking fox poop in your hand.
I had a bag.
Who's gonna be nice to that kid?
I
You
had a
got poop in your
bag.
hand, bro.
They had no idea I had
Oh.
poop.
You
had no
definitely didn't have a
idea.
bag.
Okay.
definitely
man.
didn't.
That's
The only
true.
person that knew I had poop, okay, was like my friends because they thought it was hilarious that I was showing poop in these fucking jackasses' lockers. And we'd stand back and we wait between
but
classes when these
how'd you
go
get
to
him
their
open?
locker. We did it. We just showed it through the little slats.
No, you didn't. It
Yeah.
sounded like- Did you
Now
have it in
keep
a
in
baggie
mind,
or
this is
something?
Ricky.
Yeah, it
He
was in a
doesn't have a
bag.
bag.
And we would just like
No.
kind of shove the turds
Definitely
into
no.
the
Oh,
slats,
it's a flat
slats of their
He's
turd.
got it in
locker.
the palm of his hand, and he's just
So they would
shoving it
walk
in there.
up there and
And
they
he's
would
like,
open their
why are
locker up.
people
And
calling
there'd be
me
a bunch of
names
like
about being
rancid
stinky?
shit inside their fucking locker, all over their book bags, on their books and shit like that. And we'd sit back there and we'd see that and we'd laugh at them. We'd walk up like, "Hey, looks like you're having a shitty day." We're like, we start laughing at them, you know, and it was fucking hilarious. And they'd be like, "Shut up," and I'd be like, "Why?"
Ricky, you were bullying the popular kids. You realize
Yeah,
that,
I
right?
fucking was, because they themselves were bullies. I fucking hated them. So they got what was coming to them.
Ricky was, oh my God, he was a mean Charlie. He was you know what? He's a mix between Dennis Reynolds and Charlie Kelly. He's running around thinking like, I'm the golden god. I used a bag. Mm-mm. No. There's no bag. That's made up.
There was a bag.
There's no
Full of-
bag.
full of
We
food.
all know. Ricky, I've known you a
You're
long
just
time.
going off
There's
on
no
what
fucking
you
way
wish
you would've had a
happened,
bag.
okay? You're just going off on what you wish happened.
I
Okay?
will get a Ouija board and ask my brother, and he's going to tell me.
Go
there's no
ahead, and he's
fucking
gonna tell
bag.
you that yes, he got a bag full of animal poo and shoved it into the fucking popular kids' lockers because they were
He's going to
dicks.
say he had a bare
Oh,
handful
he
of
did it
animal
too?
poo.
Well, he didn't do it too, but he was like, you know, part
Oh,
of
he's
that.
not doing that.
He
crowd, you
encouraged
know?
Ricky to do it.
Yes, he
Let's be-
did.
Let's be real here. He
Yes,
probably
he did.
did. He probably
Actually, it was
did.
probably his idea, and he probably
It-
just like wiggled it in there that it was Ricky's idea, and Ricky has no idea. And here he is, Ricky's carrying around animal poop barehanded, and he's like, "Yeah, this is my idea." And my brother's like, "Holy shit, this went way better than I thought it would." Oh my God, I can't believe fucking full on is handling it. Holy shit, dude! I've never been more proud of
It
him
was
in my
in
whole life.
a bag.
Eric, were you around when I put all those porno mags in the kids' locker?
No, I wouldn't have let you give them away.
Okay,
What the hell's wrong? You gave him
Like,
what
you're
you
like,
did.
you're like,
Okay.
"Oh,
I
you're
want
doing
that one."
really good porno.
Okay, so
Yeah.
there's a kid in school that I stayed the night at, and he had like stacks and stacks of porno mags. So
Trevor
I
Squibb's
convinced him-
house?
No, no.
I shouldn't have
I
said
don't-
his name out
I don't
loud.
wanna say- I don't want to say any names. I convinced him to bring like a fucking trash bag full of these things, like a big fucking
Holy
construction
shit.
trash bag
Hashtag.
full of these things. Yeah. And during lunch, I had the combinations of some kid's locker for some reason. And so I went over, and before lunch, I went in there and I took like a huge stack, enough that it was laying against the door. Like I had
Jesus
to Indiana
Christ.
Jones this door so that when you open it, it'd fall out. I put a big stack of porno mags in this locker, and I think the idea of him bringing them to school, my plan was going to be to sell them, because that's what I did. I like to sell shit. Like I was selling like Stobies and chips and shit out of the trunk of my car.
Plus, you got that one kid, the fucking China magazine,
Yeah.
because you looked old enough. Yeah, there was that hot wrestler lady.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, China. Gotcha. Okay.
yeah.
So yeah, I stuck those in there. So he opens his locker as lunch is going, and his locker's in like a real busy area. Like it's over by the
Please tell
library,
me
kind
it's
of.
spilled out.
And it's
Oh.
he opened it up, it's spilled out everywhere, all across the ground. Fucking like 20.
Please
porno
tell me
mags
you
across the
bubbles didn't
ground.
been like that. So and so's got porno mags.
I didn't
everybody?
say shit. Didn't say shit. I
damn
stood
it.
back and watched and laughed my ass off.
That's what I
And
did
it was
with
very,
the poo in the
very
locker.
funny.
It was fucking hilarious that
Because
this
he
kid was
was
so
very-
distraught.
Yeah,
It's very
Steve, you
embraced,
probably
embraced.
used a bag when you handled those too, huh?
I did.
The thing is, I would believe Steve if he said he had a bag.
Well, I had
Where's
drank-
Ricky getting a bag from beginning of the school day?
I had a giant construction trash bag, so I had to have a bag. I couldn't. You think I'm gonna walk around with this big stack of magazines in school? Come
First
on.
of all, I'm going to give everybody who's listening some advice. You don't handle porno mags that aren't yours without gloves
Oh, go, go, go,
because there's loads. Okay?
I swear to God,
It's just
Kelly,
the way it
is.
Because of the loads, right?
That's a little crunchy.
Oh. Well, usually what it was is that like the page is like half the pages would be stuck together. And you're like, yeah, that one's bad. That one's bad. Don't want to touch that one.
Well, so like at my house, we had a bit of a communal experience when it came to those because we would all find them. So me and one of my other brothers had to lay down the law for the third brother because he would tear up, like, I don't know what he was doing to the thing, but they were fucking ripped up. They weren't crunchy, but they were all ripped up. And we had to like corner him and be like, hey, whatever the fuck you're doing to these things, you know they don't last forever. They're hard to get. Knock it off. And he'd be like, what? It's not my fault. Like, okay, you were uninvolved and they stayed in good condition. Now you're spending lots of time in the bathroom and they are not in good condition. You telling me this is a fucking coincidence, buddy?
Maybe he's trying to make the pictures 3D, you know. That's my
He's
guess.
trying to make pop-out books where he opens it and they're like,
Well, bam!
He's making he's making some organic paper mache.
Jesus Christ, it's fucking rancid. Oh God.
oh, dude, that's even worse.
Oh.
Look at this paper mache mask I made. It's
Oh,
titties.
Oh.
Why does it stink, dude?
You
I
don't
don't
need
know.
gluing to make it stick to your face.
The binder I used was a little, you know, a little different. It was organic. I'm going green.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, it's gonna go green eventually.
Oh god.
Jesus.
How in the fuck
Christ.
do high school boys even get themselves under control at all? The fucking stupid shit that I remember doing was just like, god damn. I wasn't even in control of myself. No idea what the fuck was happening.
Yeah, that's one thing I don't think I would ever want to be like a high school teacher or like work at a high school, or especially ever be like a janitor at a high school. You know
I'm
what I
telling you,
mean?
dude, your real dream job would be you and Johnny being high school janitors.
Oh,
You would have
hell
the
no.
most fun ever because then you would have some gloves that they would provide for you that you could go pick up fox turds and actually have a covering over your hand before you shoved them into some random kid's locker.
Had a fucking grocery bag, okay? That I put the poo
A
in.
grocery bag?
Yeah, like a
Have you-
plastic
okay.
grocery bag.
Go to the store and get one of those and then fill it up with water and tell me about the kind of protection you were getting out of that.
It's a fucking plastic grocery bag. It's good enough for poo. All right? It's not like it's fucking like tissue paper thin. All right, dude?
Wait, how did you get it? Was it there from the day before?
I don't know how I got it. I probably found a fucking empty bag chilling on the ground somewhere out on the fucking smoke trails. And I was like, perfect. It's more perfect for fucking this random poo I found over here.
Oh
Was there
my
already
God.
poo in that bag, Ricky?
No, there was just a bunch of poo on the ground.
Did you pick
Stinky
up
Mike and the boys
somebody's
all pooped in the bag and he's like, look,
Oh,
there's some cat poop.
jeez Louise.
You know? You guys are getting
Kids are
too
fucked up.
obsessed, okay, with like how I handled the poo. Okay, it was in a bag. I never touched the poo with my bare hand. Okay, it was in a bag.
See how defensive he's getting?
Mm.
See that?
But see, if I wasn't defensive, you'd be like, you see, he's not defending himself.
No,
So
I-
it
that's
must
not
be
ex- that's-
true.
100% I wouldn't say that. I would definitely say
Bullshit.
that. I would say it.
Bullshit. Bullshit. I call bullshit on that.
That's mean.
You're gonna take whatever opposite stance that you can to make it seem like I touched poo with my hand. Okay, that's just what you're gonna do. All
I've
right.
known you all these years. The thought that you would have come, had a bag at all, because like I've been places with you when there was stuff that you needed that would be totally appropriate, and you showed up empty-handed.
Maybe it was like a lunch bag, and then you or something.
You know what? You should have said Dan had a bag, and I would have been like, "That's probably true. He would have had a bag."
What the fuck would Dan have an empty bag for? Dan would
My
not have
brother
an
was more
empty
prepared to do that.
bag. Okay, he would not
'Cause
have
he
had
ate
an
his-
empty one.
My mom gave
Okay.
him cookies, dude. Of course he'd have an empty bag. He ate that shit before school.
Yeah, and then you know what happened to the bag? It got thrown on the ground because he's an adult. Okay, that's what he did.
Yeah, he did do that. He did like
Okay?
he did
didn't give a
he
shit.
like in his room he had lots of empty bags.
Yeah, he
Why?
didn't go like, you know what? I think Rick's gonna go and fucking show a bunch of fucking random shit in some dude's locker today. I'm gonna go grab one of my empty bags. No, we found an empty bag on the ground, and there was a bunch of poo out there in this fucking smoking area there. And I was like, hey, you know, it'd be fucking funny. Collect a bunch of this poo in this bag and shove it in that jackass's locker. And they were like, that would be fucking hilarious. Let's do that. I was like, okay, let's grab this poo and shove it in this guy's locker. And we did it, and it was funny because he fucking flipped out. And I laughed my ass off. It was pretty fucking hilarious. Popular kid had a bunch of poo all over his stuff in his locker. I found it
And they
funny.
wonder why the popular kids are mean.
Okay, so in
No, that
turn,
happened
did you
because he was a dick. That happened if he wasn't a dick, it would have never happened. Would have never happened. I did not fuck with the nice ones. Just
Fair
saying,
enough.
man. Only if they're a dick.
All right. I'll take your word for it, I guess.
I mean, you're not, but whatever.
Oh man. Yeah.
So yeah. Anyways,
You're right over there, Ricky. It'll work.
Yeah,
out.
he's pretty bad. I got him
You-
pretty bad.
what other pranks did you guys like to play on kids at school?
I wasn't
convinced
really
it-
big into pranks.
I convinced the kid.
Only
that
thing
some
I
big kid was gonna beat him up, and he hid in the library for 2 weeks. Or
Oh,
a week
you
or
know what?
whatever.
Steve, you bring something to mind. I told my brother that one of the kids we hung out with called him a little bitch, and then my brother proceeded to extort money from him for a couple of years after that.
Nice.
So
Jesus.
yeah,
That does seem like something he would do. It's like, Jesus
Hmm.
Christ. That totally seems like something he would have done.
it was pretty funny. I mean, that kid was an asshole though, and like,
Well, yeah,
You know.
but I mean, but
And-
to be fair, so was Dan. 'Cause look at his brothers.
no, it was
Dan was an ass. Okay, I'm sorry, but Dan was an ass, dude.
No,
was just a
not
funny
not
ass.
not compared to this kid. Wasn't even close.
Well, I guess, but
Steve
he
knows
was
who
an
I'm talking
ass.
about. Can
But
you
he was
confirm
an
that
ass,
or not,
though.
Steve?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean-
see, Steve's a good judge of character. He totally agrees with me on that.
I need names after this is over.
Did we have
It
clubs?
was pretty
at
funny
school?
though. What?
Did we have clubs at school? Like I haven't been involved.
Yeah,
in
there was like a
anything.
hat club, and then
I was president of that. Sorry.
no shit. I didn't know that.
Is that why you wore that?
Yeah.
hat?
It was. It was.
No, it wasn't. It stood for History and Travel Club. Yeah, History and Travel Club.
What?
Yeah. You
They had
kidding
a fucking go on vacation
just went on
class,
trip.
and I didn't get. God,
me?
damn
Literally,
it!
that's all we did was just went on trips. Like, and like we did. I don't even know how we got this money. We did
So
like
fucking
one
mad right now.
fundraiser, maybe two, and I don't even know. But we went on trips to San Francisco all the time. That's the only place we went. We went on.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Eric,
So
there's
it
no
was
fucking
pretty
way
sweet.
you would have been able to go. You know that.
Oh God.
You know you wouldn't have
I
been able
know.
to go. Your
I know.
dad would have been like, you got to work, or you got to give that money that you raised for that trip to me for the bills for the house. Or your mom would have said, I don't know. There's no fucking way you.
Or I would
would
have given him the money, and then it would have been like, "You can't go. We know what you're going to be doing down there." So yeah,
Yeah, I didn't.
No, you're right.
I
So
wasn't part of
frustrating.
any fucking clubs. I didn't even know there were clubs in the school. Besides, like the normal, like the you know the sports and shit like that, the football, baseball, basketball, those teams and stuff like that. But I didn't know of any fucking
Yeah.
clubs in the school at all.
Yeah, I joined that like in junior year, and then I was the president senior year, and then I just did a chorus, and I was in art. So we with both of those, we did like I got out of school for chorus all the time.
that's
So-
super rad. They had a
don't
Well,
think
I don't know why I'm saying that because like I wanted to go on the. I actually did well enough in German that, or the teacher just liked me enough. He was going to let me go on the trip over there,
Yeah.
and I had squirreled away some money. I was going to go to that spot where there was very accommodating women with another kid, and they fucking. I don't know how the hell anybody figured it out because I may or may not have written a permission slip okay on that ahead of time, and then somebody fucking spilled
My
the beans
son
on
is
me.
allowed to
Really?
buy a prostitute when he goes to Germany. Signed,
No.
Eric Stad.
First of all, I was in the midst of having facial hair, so it would have been fine. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. I just had to probably go to one of the ones that wasn't like, high dollar ones or whatever you call it. I don't know.
Hmm.
Like the ones that are just like, that's fuck it.
Bucktooth
Fine.
Betty. Is that one of them?
Bucktooth Betty. Nice.
Hey, you know what? It would have been better than my first one anyways. They'd have been speaking a foreign language and have a cool accent. It's a lot better than what I ended up doing. I mean, geez. Anyways. God, that was awkward times.
Awkward time.
I don't think
awkward
if somebody
kids.
said, I'll give you a bunch of money to go back in time for like a year, but I don't get to change anything or, I just have to relive through it, I'd be like,
Oh,
unless
God,
it's $1
no.
billion, fuck you, buddy.
No, yeah,
way.
exactly, dude, exactly. Fuck going through all that bullshit again.
Ugh. Shit was awful.
Especially if you can't
Mhm.
change shit. Like, you can't just
Yeah.
go back there and, like, give that kid, like, the perfect comeback like you wish you would have given him at the time. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, no, fuck that
Yeah.
shit, dude. Fuck that, dude. Like, there's no point
That's the
to
only
it
reason
then.
why you would go back. It's like,
Exactly.
I just want to say this thing. I want to do this small little thing. Yeah.
Exactly. I just want to destroy this
Yeah.
fucking kid's confidence. Just utterly. It'd be awesome.
I never had that problem. I always felt like everything I said was gold.
Well, you still do, Eric.
I know. It's great. I'm just saying that's a good way to do it. You just feel like that was good, man. That kid's an idiot. How did he not think of all these other comebacks to that? Dumbass.
Eric's just walking away going, nailed it.
Mhm.
That's it, dude. There's a little bit of me, Dennis Golden Godding it, Like,
A
that
little
was
lot
rad,
of it.
dude. Yeah. I had a good time for kind of. Except for I liked all of the before school, lunch
between
and then
school
after
stuff?
school stuff. All of the school stuff was just, a waste of time. I think that most kids could do just fine by stopping in like 6th grade. And bear with me, how many kids still make grammar mistakes on Facebook? Don't know my favorite thing ever in 10th grade, one of my teachers gave us a quiz the very first day and wanted to know who was in the Revolutionary War. 70% of the class got it wrong. How many fucking times did we learn that in 1st grade, 2nd grade, 3rd grade, 4th grade, 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade? If they don't learn it by then, they certainly don't need 2 more years of it because they don't know it now. They're dumbasses.
There's a lot of
And you know
classes
what?
that could just end at like 5th grade.
Yeah.
Like, unless you're going to
Hell
be
yeah,
a history
dude.
buff, history can end at 5th grade. All right,
Yeah.
dude. Like, I'm sorry, but no, I don't need to be learning about this shit over and over and over and over again until I'm out of fucking school, dude. It's a waste of my
But
goddamn
you don't
time.
understand.
And
They
I am
never get it.
100% never, ever am I going to memorize these fucking dates. Okay, dude? I will get you within a ballpark, but I ain't giving you the exact fucking date and time that the goddamn fucking Gettysburg Address was fucking signed, all right? You want to know why? Because that date doesn't mean shit.
Goddamn, Ricky.
Well, it
Ballpark, Ricky,
doesn't.
what? Hold on,
What
hold on.
significance?
Ballpark, what year was it?
significance does the fucking Gettysburg Address being signed fucking matter? All right, dude, or fucking said, or whatever it is. Okay, it doesn't fucking matter. None of that shit matters. Okay.
So are you saying that Abraham Lincoln was a piece of shit?
What I'm saying is that the teachers are a piece of shit for trying to teach you that fucking stupid shit over and
Wait,
over
was
and over
that
again.
Abraham Lincoln or Andrew Jackson? I can't remember.
It was both. and they had a three-way with fucking Harriet Tubman.
The funny part is they
Well,
leave
Ben
out a ton of
Franklin-
stuff.
Well, Ben
We had a
Franklin sat in the
fucking-
corner smoking pot, watching and jerking off in a fucking Batman costume.
You know what? If anybody would have ever done, any fucking guy, historical figure could have ever been accused of that, I would definitely believe Ben Franklin did that shit.
He's jerking off into the bag that Ricky apparently had when he was picking.
That's how he got syphilis.
That's
It
right.
is. It is. Wasn't all those whores he slept with?
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Was that poop bag that Ricky had?
Horror. Yeah. Jeez.
Oh man.
Oh my god, you guys. Terrible. So yeah, I mean, I thought Drew Barrymore did an all right job acting in this. Except she's like, you know, how many times was she voted a hot lady on one of those magazines?
I don't
Sure, a
know.
lot.
A lot, because she's, you know, pretty attractive and her personality's pretty nice. You know, like nobody's gonna be doing all that mean stuff. I just hate. I don't like those.
Though she walked around in
Tropes.
that stupid fucking feather shirt all over the place. I don't think she'd be voted anywhere. And her makeup was real fucking bad that time too. I don't
Oh
even know.
God, yeah.
I'm not like a makeup expert of any sort, and that was fucking bad. I was
She
looking
didn't
at it,
have
I was like,
no color to her face. Yeah.
I was like, is she sick? Is she trying to be a ghost? Like, what is she doing?
Oh, I thought that's what she was doing. I thought she was like a ghost, sexy whore lady. She's a
Like,
ghost
what is-
prostitute.
It's like, what is going on with this? This is weird.
Ghost whores.
Like, I don't think anybody would ever think that was good.
no.
I gotta say, if it was me in that, I would have looked around and been like, "Okay, we're going home and changing." Or
Well,
I'm just missing the first day.
It was her first time putting makeup on. You seen like when she was looking at the different haircuts, and then she's like looking at him. She didn't know. She didn't know what anything was. Like,
I mean,
You know,
she
you
could
just jump
gone
into it and
the
go, this is-
office and gotten a lost and found shirt and been good there.
or at least get like some tips from, I don't know, someone in the office, woman wise, that wore makeup.
Yeah.
Holy
You
shit,
know,
that's scary.
What?
Could you? I mean, do you don't remember the ladies that worked in the office at our school?
Mhm.
I
Holy
think she's
shit!
talking about the
The
office
office
at
where
the
Where she
newspaper.
worked.
Newspaper
Oh,
ladies, yeah.
that's.
Yeah.
I thought that's where she got the advice. Was Molly Shannon had her all lined out because she said that lady picked out the fucking outfit.
The outfit, but yeah, she didn't help with the makeup.
No, yeah, she
bet
had
she
she
did.
had all those like cutouts of like her face with like the different hair and the makeup on her table when she was doing that shit in the beginning.
Holy
Drew
shit.
Barrymore did, yeah,
Yeah.
because she was
That's-
using whatever nerd shit to like put something together that she thought would look good, and it looked fucking bad.
Oh,
It did not look good.
No.
Fuck, dude.
Well, maybe to a chicken.
Ricky, we all know you would have plowed her in that outfit right now.
I mean, I'm not gonna deny that.
Yeah.
All right, someone's got to have the low standards. It might as well be me.
Those are just standards for you, Ricky. They're not low standards. There isn't anything low.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like the over, like
I mean,
general,
don't,
like
it's not
the
like I'm
general
trying to shade you or
standards,
anything.
you know what I mean?
You've got a buddy who would fucking shoot somebody to get a chance to do that.
I mean,
He'd be like, what? Who do you want me to kill? Sure.
I mean, Johnny has a way with the ladies. It's. I don't know how he does it, but he convinces them that having gonorrhea is a cool thing to do.
No.
And
Oh fuck.
Can we just?
Oh,
can we
man.
please just call him Johnorrhea?
Ew.
I mean, it would be funny because we could have Hard R and Johnorrhea.
God
The
damn it, dude.
the fucking gruesome twosome.
This is the new fucking. What are the two with the ostrich? Fuck, you know what I'm talking about from
Boots and the
Letterkenny?
ginger and boots.
Yeah, the boots.
Yeah,
ginger
Hard R
Boots,
and fucking Johnorrhea. That shit's hilarious.
yeah.
Oh my god.
allegedly,
Uh,
never actually happened. Allegedly.
John C. Riley looked fucking tired in this movie. Like, that's just that was his character, but he looked tired in this movie. Like he was just like I feel like he was doing something before he started filming this and just kept going and never slept. He looked like he was just fucking done.
They may have just had him on a treadmill to get that appearance.
I mean, he's a pretty good actor, so just how he was. But I don't know. It just like I was like, I feel that. I was like, yeah, no, that is, man. And you're like, we hear people talking about shit, like especially my job right now. Somebody talks about the stuff that Molly Shannon was talking about, and I'm like, I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear this because I don't want to deal with it later. Just don't say that shit, with her banging the dude in whatever other department.
I have to, I have to maintain plausible deniability. Okay.
He's just like, I don't want to fucking write this. I don't want to do this paperwork when something happens between you two, and I have to fucking deal with this shit. Just don't
exactly
say it around me.
That way, I can.
She gets gonorrhea.
When she gets gonorrhea, I don't want no part of having any kind of thing to do with this. I just make sure.
Well, he's not wrong. That would suck having to deal with somebody getting gonorrhea on your watch.
Exactly. Just make sure bring some Lysol to work with you whenever you contract it, so you can sanitize every surface you touch.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gross. Holy shit. That is what she said, huh? Holy shit balls. Yeah, I don't know. The cool guy, what the fuck was that? Seriously? Like
Guy?
yeah. I can
think-
imagine him at our school. Everybody would have been like, I'm gonna
I-
beat you up.
I think John C.
Yeah.
Riley should have played the cool guy.
They could have.
No, Will Ferrell should have played the cool guy.
He did that already.
Yeah, they could have done better in that. Like, at least make it believable. He didn't seem like
Right.
anybody to drool over or whatever. Gross.
Yeah.
Or I mean, you know what we just need to do? We just need to get Charlie Day to play every cool guy in every movie. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
You know?
Then he'll be likable and you won't want to see anything
Yeah.
bad happen to
You know,
him.
and he's
No,
gonna
yeah.
walk around with a fucking mouse beating club and a block of cheese. And he's just snacking on the entire time. You
Yeah.
know?
That would be cool.
And his lunch is a homemade, packed lunch there with milk steak and Skittles in it.
Get a can.
Has anybody ever seen Milk Steak?
Yes.
Is that real?
Yes, it's good.
Yes,
I think it is actually.
fucking great.
Cook cube steak.
Steve, you say it's
And-
gross, and
Yes,
Ricky
it
says
looks-
it's great.
It looks gross as fuck, dude.
Cook cube
I've never
steak.
eaten it, but it looks gross.
Cook
as fuck.
cube steak in like a cream of mushroom soup or something like that there. And you got a little bit of milk in there, and you just cook that down there and that there. Super fucking good. Serve that over mashed potatoes, bro. Bomb.
See, you're
as
talking
fuck.
about a different thing. I'm talking milk steak. Fucking.
But that's
milk,
what you consider
I'm
milk
talking-
steak, though.
I'm talking steak you boil in milk over.
I
lard.
know, Sue, but what
Oh.
I'm talking about is what
Ew, it
you
really
consider
is.
milk steak.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
No, if you look at milk steak, it's literally the. I don't know if it was a thing before the
Mhm.
Always Sunny thing, but
It was, and
definitely-
it's something for like super poor people to make.
But
It's fucking. It's
And it'd be like a
fucking gross
gravy.
looking.
We turn that milk into like a
It's
gravy
so gross.
for your steak. Is what you would do.
Like the fucking steak becomes all white and blanched. Ugh. Looks bad.
Ew. A white steak?
Yeah.
that's what the pictures look like. It's
That's kind of gnarly.
it's a little unsettling, yeah.
Pass. Mm-mm.
Because like you go by looks. If it looks good, you're gonna want to taste it, and then go from there. But
But that depends.
that
though.
ain't-
There are certain foods out there that don't look good but taste amazing.
like
Like pretty much anything that's mixed in a fucking pot.
What?
It's in a pot.
Yeah, like anything you have, just like you're throwing a bunch of shit together in a pot, you're just mixing it all together. It doesn't really look good, but it tastes good. Like goulash or a gumbo or a fucking.
All of that stuff
anything
looks
like that
good.
there.
Those look pretty good to me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oatmeal doesn't look great.
tastes good.
because there's
I
like
like
one
oatmeal.
color, yeah.
Well,
Well, I mean, the first time you see oatmeal, if you've ever seen barf before, you're making some connections with that.
Yeah, definitely, especially when you're
Yeah.
a kid. You
Mhm.
look at that,
Chocolate
like, I'm not-
pudding, I wouldn't eat it. I'm like, she's trying to make me eat poop.
this is her poo, and she's trying to make me eat it. What the fuck?
I fucking criticize something she did or said, and she's gonna get even with me and make me eat poop. I'm not gonna fucking fall for it.
Did she bring it to you in a bag? Like what? That's how you're gonna know.
That is how you're gonna know.
See,
That is
my
how you're
mom
gonna
is
know.
in the same category as Ricky. If she showed up with fucking her hand in a bag, I would have been more surprised about the bag than anything else. Who the fuck gave you a bag? What the fuck?
I put up all the signs around town that you're not allowed to have those.
Yeah.
What
You
if my
thought ahead
chair
enough to
sinks?
get a bag? How the fuck? What the hell?
piston
Hold on.
probably is
Are there
broken.
pigs flying?
Or the dog hit it.
I think the dog hit it because
Yeah.
I just noticed my chair was like all the way down. I'm like, why am I so low?
Solo.
Wokeness killed Han Solo. Did you ever see that clip?
Mhm.
The Adam Driver clip where he's like, quit coming up to me saying I killed Han Solo. Wokeness killed Han Solo. But he says solo really weird. It's like solo. I can't do it.
That's the correct pronunciation.
Solo. All right. What rating should we give the movie?
Shit, I don't know. What 2? No. It's like what would have if it was on, I would be like, God damn it, but I wouldn't turn it off. So 2 stars?
2 stars? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I give it a 3. I just find Michael Vartan adorable, so that he saves it.
Rob Schneider
What else is
and
he in?
Gabriel Iglesias to voice animated caveman comedy Rock Bottom.
Proceed.
I like the sound of that, dude. That sounds cool.
Ricky, what rating should you give this?
1.
I didn't really have to ask, but you know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I gave it 2.5 stars. My thoughts are close to Eric's. If it's
Yeah.
on, I'm not going to change it, but I'm also not like
If
"Oh."
it's on, I'm probably gonna ignore it and walk
I'm more
away or
like you
change
know
it.
like okay, it's fine.
Yeah,
You know.
I'm probably not gonna watch this.
Next week's choice is Eric's choice. What are you going to choose?
So I was gonna pick Dangerous Passions with oh my god, Carl Weathers.
Mhm.
But all I can find is the German version, and I don't speak Deutsch well enough to watch it in that. And I know that Kelly and Ricky don't. So instead, we're gonna go with an American classic, Rocky.
Just Rocky.
Just Rocky.
Just Rocky. Rocky number 1. It's
Rocky Mountain
awesome.
Oysters.
All right.
So Rocky.
Ricky, do you think you could eat more Rocky Mountain oysters than me?
wouldn't even eat one?
Really?
Yeah.
You need to take that camo off right now.
Fuck
You can't wear camo
Oh,
and
you
not be
eat it
willing to
either,
eat
Eric.
one Rocky. Yeah, I would too.
No, what?
A
1976.
Rocky, what, one? They're just oysters they find in creeks. What the hell's the big
no,
deal?
they are
Oh.
not. No, they are not.
My face, I totally got both of them for a split second. I did get Ricky. Kelly
No, you
had to have
didn't.
seen me.
I know what those are. I know what they are. I would never eat
I know
them.
what they are too, buddy. They're sheep nuts.
I am
And you
not-
fry them. They're supposed to be really good.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it.
No.
I will take your word for it there.
Well, you're
I-
not secure
I-
enough in your manhood to try a sheep testicle?
I will
Every
not
time
eat
they're
reproductive
mentioned-
organs.
Every time they're mentioned, all I can picture is like a pop in the mouth.
Yeah,
Take a bite and it's just like,
it
like
oozes.
that's just yeah, no.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, fuck that.
Haven't
Fuck
you ever
that.
eaten a liver? Liver's way grosser than a
I
testicle.
hate liver, yeah, but
I've
like
tried liver before. I'm not
you
a
know
big
I'm
fan of
right.
it.
You know there would
But
be a
if you
pop to it.
overcook duck, it tastes like bad liver, and that sucks.
Yeah, but Rocky Mountain oysters taste good according
Oh.
to everybody I know who's eaten them before.
Sorry, Steve.
Yeah, you've grossed me out very much.
Rick, Steve, you got to agree with me though. If you're gonna wear camo, you have to be willing to eat a testicle here and there.
No,
Part of the
reproductive
fucking
organs-
lifestyle.
No, it's not.
Ask
Reproductive
Johnny if
organs,
he'll eat one.
Johnny will eat anything.
He will.
Johnny will put anything in
See?
his mouth.
He will. Okay.
He can wear camo then.
But
Oh.
reproductive organs are the one thing I will not eat.
Yeah,
You're not
okay,
like
so it's-
fucking Russell Crowe on SNL. You got to see that skit, Ricky. It's hilarious.
Oh, yeah, it is funny.
Okay, so it says it has a texture akin to calamari. It's got a light gamey flavor between chicken and venison. So they're chewy
Oh shit.
and gamey.
Not that big. You know, I might have actually eaten these before.
It wouldn't surprise me that your dad bought a stack of them on the truck side, fucking, fucking road there. I was like, starts eating them like they're fucking
No.
popcorn.
No, I think
No.
I ate them at my grandparents when I was a little kid.
Ugh.
I'm 99% sure I've eaten
My
these
grandma
before.
made me peanut butter and jelly. So why no? Mm-mm.
I've eaten
No.
sheep brain raviolis, which were really good.
Well,
I stay away from brain because of the fucking, parasites and prions you can get, but
Well, that was, a long time ago before they had a lot of that
before
stuff.
those were invented.
Wasn't as bad. No, they just weren't as common.
Yeah.
Plus, these are sheep that they were raising, so it's, Shit, maybe I've got prion disease.
I'm pretty sure
I'm gonna get
testicles are
superpowers.
bull testicles.
That's what I thought they were bull
And bison
testicles.
testicles.
Yeah.
Rocky Mountain oysters, a lot of the times, are sheep ones.
Everything I'm finding
So-
say they're bull and bison.
Yeah, either one.
Mhm.
A bull one is humongous. I don't think I'd eat one of those. But we had sheep
I
ones.
I just ain't eating them.
No,
You know?
I'm not eating that. No.
That's
It's in the
what you
camo
throw in
code
the
book,
trash.
dude. To wear
It's not,
camo,
though.
I mean,
It's-
unless you're
it's-
wearing pink camo,
It's not.
you got to be
bro.
willing. Hell, a bunch of those
not,
women
bro.
would probably fucking do it.
It's not in the code, bro. Not.
mm-mm.
It just sounds like it has a real bad. I already don't like gamey food, and it has a bad texture. I'm not doing it ever.
No.
Not happening.
Why would you eat it? You're not wearing camo.
I know. I'm putting my
Mhm.
thoughts into it.
2 cents. Yeah.
Exactly. And I do not eat reproductive organs, so go fuck yourself.
We had a lot of dick before, Ricky. I don't know what you're talking
I have never eaten dick.
about.
This kid will touch fox poop barehanded, but he won't eat a Rocky Mountain oyster. What the fuck kind of this is? You got to make up your mind about where you lie on that scale, dude. Holy shit!
This is how I pictured Ricky doing it. Bag, pick up poop, and then immediately in the locker. So it's just like a bump.
Well, it was more
Him
like a
da, da, da,
bag,
da, da.
pick up a bunch of poo, bag it, walk all the way back into the school, find the locker, then grab the poo and just kind of go like, just shove it up and through the grates.
You had to go like this.
No. I just kind of like took it and just like shoved it up in the grates with the bag over my hand there. Got the poo in the locker, kind of wiped off the excess on the outside so it wasn't like completely visible if there was a bunch of poo shoved in there, and then walked away laughing. And then sat back and watched and waited till the guy.
This is a
Up to
hate
his locker.
crime.
You know, nowadays you got to be careful with that. You probably pick up bum dung, and then you got some real gross.
Oh.
Then you got a real hate crime
Yeah.
because Ricky'd probably get fucking rickets and typhoid disease from that.
Rickets.
Yeah.
Swear to God.
There's a whole bunch of like super old weird diseases like typhoid that people are getting in the big cities because of the bums pooping. That's pretty sad.
All right, guys, that's gonna be it. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you next week.
About rickets, apparently.
Talk to you next.
We're
week.
watching Rocky. We're gonna be talking about mass, and then I'm gonna
Concussions.
probably tease you some more about me having to take away your. I'm gonna call it the Camo Code Enforcement Company, and they're gonna show up and take all your camo.
You go right on ahead, and I'm gonna have them show up there and freaking force you. Into
I don't
camo.
wear camo.
That's what they're gonna force you into camo.
If they're gonna give me free clothes, you think I'm gonna turn them down?
One of us.
Exactly.
You think I wouldn't wear camo? I just don't. Shit, I've probably killed more deer than you have with a pickup.
Yeah, that's just not really.
No, I mean
No.
at all. But me just with a pickup.
Yeah, I know it's not really the way you kill deer, but whatever you do, I'm not gonna blame you for it.
I'm just saying, total body count. That's something.
You do you.
I just don't like hunting because like they're so dumb they run out in front of pickups.
So we were talking about his body count. That's gonna be it, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you next Sunday, 7:00 p.m. Pacific time, over on YouTube.com/Heroic Adventure Productions. We're talking about the movie Rocky, and next Tuesday, Wednesday, we'll be playing some video games. I don't know what yet. Probably Ready or Not. Maybe Helldivers if anybody can ever get it to work.
Ready or Not or Baldur's Gate if Eric wants to play a
we can do
game.
some Baldur's Gate too, as long as everybody keeps their clothes on. That'll be it though.
No
Thanks
promises.
for watching. We'll talk to you next week. Have a good night, everybody.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.